So Anthony Joshua has actually offered to spar Tyson Fury. So what has Anthony Joshua actually said? He said, I think Tyson Fury would fight me quicker than Wilder would. So if that's the case, I want Fury to win. I want Fury to win because I just want to fight. Fury, if you need me for sparring, I've sparred Fury when we were kids anyway. I'd go out to America, spar Fury, and get him ready for this Wilder fight. I would like that fight because I think Fury would fight me faster than Wilder would. So those are the words of Anthony Joshua. So is it a joke or is it for real? That's the question. Is Anthony Joshua seriously offering to not sponsor, spar Tyson Fury? Have you ever heard of a champion sparring another? Well, Fury's not really got a belt, but people probably regard him as someone in a champion all but title, all but name, and all but belt. So, have you ever heard of a champion sparring a champion? I don't know. I think that's just probably like in his nature. I don't whether he's putting it up or whether that's just in his nature to be, you know, offering his sparring services to not Andy Ruiz, to Tyson Fury, because he says that he thinks Fury would fight him quicker than not Andy Ruiz. Fury will fight him quicker than he thinks Deontay Wilder would fight him. Uh, is that the case? I feel like Tyson Fury's been talking about recently only having 3 fights left. So let's say the Deontay Wilder fight is part of the 3 fights. We'll have 2 fights left, and that could be interesting because we could have a scenario where if he beats Deontay Wilder, his next 2 fights could maybe be a fight against AJ and a potential rematch against AJ, which would be quite interesting. But if you go through the Deontay Wilder route, Deontay Wilder and AJ have been negotiating for ages, man. They're negotiating 3 years, 2 years. People have been calling for this fight. It's not happening. What has to happen for this fight to happen? They offered Deontay, apparently DAZN offered him $120 million to fight Dominic Brazil, then fight AJ in one fight and fight AJ in a rematch. That got turned down. I don't know the small print in the DAZN contract, so for Deontay to turn that down, maybe there's something in the contract that he just doesn't agree with, or he's been promised money elsewhere. But I don't know, man. Would I prefer to see Joshua fight Tyson Fury or fight Deontay Wilder? I prefer to see Joshua fight Deontay Wilder because I don't feel Tyson Fury's gonna knock AJ out. In the Deontay Wilder Joshua fight, there's still an element of someone could get knocked out. Wilder could land the right hand, or Joshua could just do like a round 7 Ortiz kind of scenario on Deontay Wilder, where Wilder gets clipped with maybe one of Joshua's hooks, and then he gets rocked and then potentially stopped by AJ, and you never know. And then Wilder landed the right hand just like he did on Ortiz himself. So I'm using Ortiz here as a scenario. What could happen between AJ what can happen between AJ and Deontay Wilder? So yeah, man, Wilder's right hand or AJ's technical boxing skills or potential KO. Who would win that AJ Wilder fight? Or who would win the AJ Tyson Fury fight? I can see Tyson Fury winning a 12 rounds over Joshua. Let me not say Tyson Fury can't knock Joshua out. It's heavyweight boxing, but Tyson Fury has not got the reputation as being someone who stops and knocks fighters out like that. Especially now, since he's become much more defensively sound in his boxing. In his younger days, he seemed to be more offensive. Now he seems to be more defensively sound in his fighting, just like Floyd, similar to Floyd Mayweather was when he before he retired. So for a fireworks fight, I prefer to see Wilder Joshua. I feel like a Wilder Joshua fight will probably be a chess match at first. No one's gonna go just rushing in, but I feel like when the fireworks come out, it'll be a spectacular fight. Joshua Tyson Fury, I feel like it'll be a chess match of technical boxing skills. Especially with Joshua seeming to have improved his fitness, as he's shown in the Andy Ruiz fight and the weight loss. I think there's less chance of him gassing out. So I can see that kind of fight going 12 rounds potentially, but to be honest, I'd rather just see the Wilder fight. I want to see someone get knocked out. My channel's called KO Boxing Vibe for a reason. I want to see a KO, man. So it's up to you. What do you guys think? Do you want to see a knockout, or do you want to see maybe a 12 round decision? Uh, Joshua can knock Tyson Fury out, but I just want the thrill of Wilder, with Wilder probably could of Wilder potentially knocking AJ out, or AJ potentially knocking Wilder out. I don't get that feel from a Tyson Fury fight. It'll be a good build up and everything, but I just don't get the same buzz from a from a Wilder Joshua fight as compared to a Joshua Fury fight. But back to the case at hand, Joshua wanted to spar Tyson Fury. I don't think he's gonna spar Tyson Fury. It's just one of them things that you just say. Tyson Fury ain't sparring AJ. How can you like spar someone and then and the next minute you're fighting for world title, fighting unification with them? Who's gonna win? Not unification. Yeah, if Tyson Fury beats Deontay Wilder, potential unification with AJ. It's just nah. They're not sparring. Be interesting though if they did spar because, but I want to get some cameras in that gym because I want to see how that's gonna look. But no, they're not gonna spar, man. I highly doubt that they're sparring. Joshua needs to focus on potentially fighting Krubak Pulev for the IBF mandatory and fighting Usyk for the WBO mandatory. So that he's got those two on his plate that he needs to focus on. Tyson Fury's got Deontay Wilder on his plate that he needs to focus on. Every man's got a fight they need to focus on. Wilder needs to focus on Fury as well. Yeah. So I think every man should just focus and stay in their own lane right now. Get through the fights they need to get through before the big time fights, the big sorry, before the big unification fights. And yeah, Joshua offering to spar Tyson Fury, doubt it's gonna happen. And we look forward to the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder rematch on 22nd of February. Should be interesting. Will Deontay Wilder spark out Tyson Fury, or will Tyson Fury pick up the WBC belt? And I think I saw an article somewhere that the Ring Magazine belt is actually going to be on the line. So will Deontay Wilder have two belts now? So that would be interesting as well. So that's one thing that people's been quite quiet about recently. They haven't heard too much noise about the Ring Magazine. Klitschko had the Ring Magazine, so we need to see. And I haven't heard too much about it, but I've definitely seen somewhere that the Ring Magazine is up for one of these not Joshua Wilder or Fury can pick up the Ring Magazine. Whoever wins will pick up the Ring Magazine belt. I think I saw that somewhere. So drop your comments in the comment section below. What do you think of Joshua offering to spar Tyson Fury? Do you think it will happen? And what do you think is going to happen between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury in the rematch on 22nd of February, man? Drop your comments in the comment section below. Let me hear from you. Cool.